Alrighty, here we go. Pasqua 79ers against Numepith Canadiens. A quick shot there by Pasqua, a little too high off the glass. They keep this one onside. Yesterday, their goaltender, they went up against Onion Lake. Their goaltender was stuck because the jackknife trailer up in Borden area. That one goes off the post. Not sure what was on there, but Numepith, quick shot. That one's covered up there by the goaltender. So I wasn't able to get the rosters here for these teams. Actually, here we got a list for those of you watching at home. Thank you for tuning in. Kept in at the line. Blocker saved there by Young. Quick wrap around the tent. Now the 79ers up the near side, picking up speed through the middle. He's picked off. Now Numepith, 3-on-1, up against Sear. Still with it, waits, glove saved there by Young. So a good chance Sear was left all alone with Joe Young. Keep this scoreless. A couple minutes have gone by. '79ers gonna fire this one on in. Chakouche tried to get that one in front, and high sticking up against Numepith Canadiens. So number 6 is gonna go for 3 minutes. '79ers couldn't get the play moving. That one's flicked high into Joe Young territory. He's going to play that around the boards. '79ers on the power play. Held up along the far boards. Back to the defenseman.
Sucker River penalty to number 6, Tremaine Vetri. 3 minutes for high sticking. That's Vetri with the high stick. Time of the penalty, 22:06.
Icing waved off. '79ers in Numepith territory. On the near boards. Finally get some control of it. Back to the point. Back to the near side. Waits for it. Centered in front. Goaltender was out of position a bit. A big save there by the goalie. So a good chance here for Pasqua, and they get this one out of their own zone. Almost gave that away. Another opportunity. A couple of these guys are play for the Swift Current Broncos. High shot, in all alone. Short-handed up against Joe Young. Waits for it. Stopped there by Young. This Pasqua 79ers are going to have to tighten things up here. Drop pass. This lineup has finished the Junior A hockey. Waits for it. Stopped there by Young. Now in all alone. A quick pass up through the neutral zone. They score. Pasqua gets on board first. Just over 6 minutes into this hockey game. It is 1-0. Bit of an awkward hit there. I believe that is Chakous. Trying to throw the body around. It is contact.
Pasqua 79ers, first goal scored by number
He's going to go for a line change. Rowan Woodward.
Number 29, Trey Johnson. That's Johnson assisting to Woodward. Time of the goal, 19 minutes, 55 seconds. Power play goal, 1955.
Numepith. Numepith means Sucker River in Cree. It's a Cree word of the day here. Canadiens have been moving the puck pretty well. I believe they lost to the 89ers yesterday. There is 3 games guaranteed in this hockey tournament, so there's a lot of hockey. If you're on the B side, you have got to battle back, and I believe Norway House has got to play about 8 games to win this hockey tournament. On Sunday, with speed now, a quick high shot. Number 14, I believe he's Nippo and Hawks. Watson. Pasqua with it. Now up the near side with speed. Offside on the play. Canadiens pick this one on up in their own zone. Gonna make their way into Pasqua territory. Pasqua with it. Over to Chakous. Chakous up the middle, avoids a hit there from the Canadiens. Another offside call against the 79ers. Niners working their way in, a big hit. The defenseman goes down. So contact hockey changes the game for a lot of these teams. Not many people, a lot of these teams are used to playing rec as they collide. '79ers. On the far side, quick shot. Blocker save there by the goaltender. Over to the point. Gets past to the defenseman. Picking up speed. Throws that one in the corner. He goes down. Out of the reach, and that's going to be icing against the Canadiens. 14:20 remains here in this first period. Quick shot, that one goes right off the iron. Numepith has been throwing the body around. Teddy Hood. Teddy Hood's come out of retirement here to be there. Chakous with speed, lost possession. Quick pass across now the 79ers. Couldn't control that one. He loses possession. Sear and Chakous on the defense. Teddy Hood, drop pass. Couldn't dangle the defenseman. This one's played around the boards. Pass across, Canadiens with it. Can't get a shot on net. Sear. Couldn't get to it in time. Teddy Hood is dangerous. Hood gets onside. He calls for the pass. Goes right through. Hood's going to fire that one in, go for a line change. Sear to Chakous. Chakous. Quick little hit. Loses that one. Canadiens got an opportunity here now right in front. A bouncy puck. Knuckle pucked around in front of Joe Young. Looks like they're playing hacky sack out there trying to kick this one out of play. One guy I don't see here with the 79ers is Mr. Roman Pasqua. Yeah, not sure what has happened there, but Numepith walking in, dangles the defenseman, still with it, puck is loose. What a play there by number 5. A little high on the face there now. I believe we're going to get a power play. Watson with it over the blue line. He's stopped there by the defenseman. Quick high saucer pass. Icing is waved off. Watson, the Nippo and Hawk picking up speed now. Over the blue line, dangles the defenseman. He's pushed off to the side. Picked up there by Hood.
Sucker River number 5. Colin Starblanket, and to Pasqua 79ers number 3. Dalen Stevenson, 3 minutes each for Rupping. That's Stevenson and Starblanket with the rough stuff. Time of the penalties, 10 minutes, 44 seconds.
Pasqua with another one there, so Starblanket and Stevenson with the penalties on that play. 4-on-4 hockey. Pasqua was able to capitalize on that.
Pasqua 79ers, second goal scored by number 29, Trey Johnson.
Trey Johnson.
Number 2, Caden Johns, and number 15, Rowan Woodward. That's Johns and Woodward. To Johnson, time of the goal, 9 minutes, 45 seconds.
Pasqua with it. Quick pass across. Sucker River has been throwing the body around. Young. Back behind his net. Thought he was going to pull a Patrick Waugh. Go right to the center ice. Icing waved off. Pasqua with it. Decides to hold on. Shot his stick right out of his hand. Back to the point. Chakous. Right across. Waits for it. That one's deflected wide. Sucker River Canadiens. Quick line change for the 79ers. Chakous gave that one away. Watson with speed up the far side. Waits for it, tries to get in front. Avoids a hit there from Chakous. Canadiens gonna go back to their own zone. Quick line change for them. Regroup, down 2-0. 7 minutes left in this hockey game. No call on the play. Some of the fans here, the spectator referee section wanting a call on that one. Number 5, Star Blanket. Sear with it. Almost gave that one away. Star Blanket for Hood. Hood tried to get that one across to Watson, but knocked down. 79ers fired this one in. Quick line change. .6:10 remains. 79ers. Now Watson and Hood. Watson with it. Blocker saved by Joe Young. Picked up by Watson. Star Blanket now. Back to the point. Right across, a quick shot deflected high by Watson. Back down low, Sear. Up to Chakous. Chakous in all alone. Weak backhanded shot was easily deflected into the corner. Chakous ran out of gas on that play. Star Blanket now. A 3-on-1, Watson, Hood. That one was stopped by the defenseman. Watson avoids a hit there, still with it. Waits. High shot right up off the glass. Finally get this one loose. Watson avoids a hit. Chakous looking a little gassed on that one. Back the other way. Star Blanket and Hood. Watson still with it. Pad save Joe Young. Star Blanket with it. Rebound attempt stopped by Young. Watson's going to go for a line change. Hood still out there. The veteran. Chakous at the line. High shot into the netting. That was a long play on that one. That whistle went forever. So up next here on this rink, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get rink number 2. This is the 11:45. Actually, they sent me the wrong bracket here, so we're gonna have to get an updated one. Oh, right here rather. So the 11:30 game. The next one is gonna be ring number 2. So 12:45. That's Norway House against PBCN Stars. So Shoal Lake Eagles are going to have to play Norway House. Norway's got a long climb. So the reason being is that it's a guaranteed 3-game bracket, which creates a lot of hockey for the guys on the B side. So Shoal Lake is playing against the PBCN Stars right now, and they're going to go back to back up against Norway House here in this next matchup. So they're going to go from rink 1 to rink 2. You can catch that here on Deniati Media. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. You can see some of the interviews over on Facebook and TikTok as well. So '79ers back to the blue line. Try to get the deflection here. Minute 25. 2-0 hockey game for '79ers. Stopped there by the goaltender. Couple of big saves there, goaltenders on each end. A good chance here to get within one for Teddy Hood. But a solid defensive play there from the '79ers, and that's going to be waved off, and time is going to run down. So stay tuned here for period number 2.
Score after 1 period play, Center River 0, Pasqua 79ers 2.
All right, I've been selling the winning one.
79ers with it. Quick pass across. Waits for it. Glove saved there by the goaltender. Oh, sorry. I thought I had the sponsorship loop is still going there. I thought the play was on. 79ers, Watson. Big save there by the young goaltender. This goalie has been, he's faced 12 shots, 13 shots. I'm not sure if that is accurate, but he's been holding his team in there. 2-0 hockey game. Watson with it. Kept in at the line. Bouncy puck kicked through the middle. Star blanket up the near side. Drop pass for Watson. Watson dangles one defenseman. A big juicy rebound, but the Pasqua defenseman was able to knock that one away. Another bouncy puck. Canadiens get on side. Fired in. Young plays it there for Star blanket. Watson waits. High shot stopped there by Young. Watson in the corner. Circles back around. Quick pass across to the point. Pad save by Young. Played off the boards. Hits the side of the net. Canadiens pressing hard here against the 79ers. In all alone now. Watson trailing back. Stopped there by the goaltender. Penalty. A slashing call is going to go to Watson. One-timer. Tried to go for the deflection, but missed that one wide.
Number 14, Connor Watson. 3 minutes for slashing. That's Watson with the slash. Time of the penalty, 21 minutes, 50 seconds.
Lots of Sucker River fans out here. Chakouche to Sear. Sear's shot was a little wide. PBCN Stars are going to move on here in the other rink. Face off in the far circle. Less than 2 minutes remains here on this power play for the 79ers. Quick shot, Petty Hood now. Petty Hood and Joe Young waits for it, stopped by Young. Petty Hood centered in front for Star Blanket. The fans are wanting a penalty, so they've had some issues with these nets. And if you were watching yesterday, the Norway House Bruins tied it up. The goaltender pushed off and knocked the net right off. and disallowed the goal. '79ers with it at the line. Finally make their way through past the defenseman. Quick pass to the point. Gets past Starblanket. Walking in now. High shot. All these shots have been a little too high and out of play. 79ers. Penalty expires to Watson. Starblanket. Woodward with it. Woodward walking in. Stopped there by the goaltender. So this has turned out to be a pretty good hockey game, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of the games we've had here on rink number 2 have been a mercy. So we've had a couple so far. The previous game was another mercy. So our first game this morning, Cumberland Cree, they're going to get another chance here to make the climb. One-timer hits the side of the net. Nice score. I believe that's Stevenson. So the first attempt over to Woodward hits the side of the net. Puck was loose. Sear circles back, up to Chakous. Almost ends up in the bench, still with it. Chakous. He's hit hard into the boards. Quick little spinorama attempt.
Third goal scored by number 18.
Back to the point.
Assist goes to number 15, Rowan Woodward, and number 29, Trey Johnson. That's Johnson from Woodward and Coacher. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 7 seconds.
Quick shot, pad saved there by Young. Out of the reach of Chakous. Bouncy puck in all alone now. Teddy Hood waits for it. We're gonna get a penalty. So number 6 went hard into the goaltender. We're gonna see what happened. There you see it on the replay. The goalie was down, number 6. And it looks like Chakous is going to go to the box. Power play for Blue. Face off from the far 15 seconds, 15 minutes rather. That one sent the length of the ice. 79ers looking to kill off this penalty. Connor Watson with speed. He's stopped there by Johnson.
79ers penalty to number 24, Ansel Chakous. 3 minutes for interference.
Star blanket to the point.
15 minutes and 16 seconds.
Connor Watson over the blue line. Chakous couldn't control that one. Picked up by the 79ers, short-handed. Johnson, Kocher with it. Hits the side of the net, puck is still loose. Canadiens over to Star Blanket, a 2-on-1. Watson couldn't control the pass there. Sends it in front. Johnson in all alone, and he beats the goaltender 4-0. As you see the play, a good effort there. Offside on Teddy Hood, 13 minutes. 4-0?
Pasqua 79ers fourth goal, a short-handed goal, scored by number 15, Rowan Woodward.
So
Assist
4-0.
goes to number 29, Trey Johnson, and number 18, Jackson Kocher. That's Johnson, Kocher to Woodward.
Hood in front of, high shot over Joe Young. 14 seconds on the power play for the Canadiens. They've given up one, a short-handed goal over the blue line. Another opportunity here as penalty expires. Chakous is going to come on. Fired in around the boards. Quick shot and they score. Quick little play there by the 79ers. 5-0 hockey game. Quick pass up the middle. Picked up by the defenseman from the 79ers. Avoids a big hit there from number 6. Canadiens with it on the near side. They're able to get that one. Canadiens with it. Stopped by Joe Young. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in here, Deniati Media. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll be live next weekend for the senior and 35-plus tournaments in Warman. Chakous over the blue line, goes wide, loses possession. Got a good shot on net, but stopped by the goaltender. Good effort there by Chakous. Chakous pushed into the board, still with it. Finally gets that one loose. Quick pass across. 79ers struggling in their own zone. Watson with it. Center there, stopped by Young. Just 10 minutes remaining here in this second period, 5-0 hockey game. If you are just tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, the next matchup here is going to go Norway House and Shoal Lake Eagles. Teddy Hood knocks that one down, hits that one off the iron, beat Joe Young. Hood throwing the body around. The fans are liking the action here today. Teddy Hood. Now the defenseman slowly moving away over the blue line, drop pass. No rebound there from the Canadiens goaltender. Face-off went Johnson, a high shot, glove save. So lots of shouting back and forth here. Canadiens are gonna get a quick line change. Get a defenseman out there. Sear on the point. Johnson, back to Johnson, another chance, and that shot seen the whole way. So this Saco River team has been doing a pretty good job. That goaltender. Actually, I'm going to say no. I hope he gets player of the game. Without the goaltender, it'd be a lot worse right now. Would have been over. Giving the fans a good hockey game. Quick pass over across over the blue line with speed. Puts that one right over the net. '79ers offside. Good position again by the official. Otherwise, that was offside, and it might have been 6-0 here with 7:15 remaining. Face-off is going to go back down into Joe Young territory. And Star Blanket loses the drop. Sear rushed too far, too much on that play, almost lost possession. Star Blanket throwing the body around once again. Sear leaves it for his partner. Bouncy puck to Watson. 79ers that the other way. The import from the Swift Current Broncos. Couple of Swift Current Broncos here suited up for the 79ers. But still no Roman Pasqua. Where would Roman Pasqua be here with the tournament? Maybe he got sick. 79ers. Center that one in front, a little too high. In all alone, and it is 6-0. Goaltender went out of position. As you see, as the play started. Back down here. Back to the point. Center there all alone. 6-0 hockey game. So less than 6 minutes remaining. We might get another mercy game. Canadiens over the blue line, looking to get on board still.
Pasqua 79ers, 6 goal, scored by number 15. His fourth
Penalty.
Rowan Woodward.
Penalty over to Chakous. Delayed penalty. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. On the delayed penalty, right on the dot, 5 minutes.
That's all, folks. 7 goals.
So we'll be back here with our next matchup. There won't be any commentary on the next matchup, so we're going to switch and get some interviews. We'll go follow the Facebook Deneati Media page and the TikTok as well. You can get some of the updates on the tournament here. And so thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.